Well, imagine an Indian Olympian saying that he's not excited about the opening ceremony, that it's a shame that he has to go through this, that nobody from the Indian Olympic Association has gotten in touch with him. The bottom line, has India's Olympic body disgraced the nation? Has the nation been betrayed? Joining us to debate this, Tarlochan Singh, Vice President of the Indian Olympic Association. Rahul Mehra, the sports lawyer, now a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, joins me in a little while from now. Manisha Malhotra, tennis star for India, someone very closely involved with the effort to clean up sports and the Olympic movement in India. And Manchesh Singh, four-time Olympian and Arjuna awardee, with me in the studio. Thank you all very much for being with us. Mr. Tarlochan Singh, let me ask you this question first. Why couldn't you have held these elections earlier on? It was in December 2012 that the Indian Olympic Association was suspended, and you couldn't hold this one election to clean up your act a few days earlier to let these three athletes fly or be there under the national flag. Isn't that disgraceful, sir?
I am thankful to you for showing all the concern. We are very happy. But I think we should have proper information. After all, what is the benefit to Indian Olympic or any sports federation to delay and to deprive our people going abroad with not having Indian flag? There is no motive, there is no gain to any individual by this. After all, everybody wants that the ban on Indian Olympics should be lifted, number one. Number two, we are holding election on Sunday. For your information, the ban is not going to be lifted on Sunday. Observers are coming. They will prepare a report of the election. They will go back to Lausanne in Switzerland. Then a meeting of the executive committee of IOC, when it takes place, this matter will be placed before them.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, I am not sure anybody can buy that argument, sir. December 4th, 2012, Indian Olympic Association suspended. In all this time, despite clear-cut directives from the International Olympic Committee, you have not held your election. We will get into whether that election process itself is credible. But the fact of the matter is, you have not got you've not got your act together, and these athletes, these stars for India, won't be there under the national flag.
You please allow me, since you have invited me. I am not one having the authority to give you. After all, this is the committee which has 188 members. I must inform you that the election process started much earlier, but there was so much demand by the IOC, and we have to amend constitution once, twice, thrice. Whatever they say, we are to call meeting 30 days notice. After the meeting, they examine. They again send us, we again do it. So we have been abiding to go by so that ban is lifted.
Yes,
but you will be amazed
because
to
they
know
want to ensure that the people
election,
who run Indian sports, the Olympic movement, are clean.
Yes, good.
That they have no criminal records, no cases against them.
That we have done. So
that's questionable, sir, because
will not be elected.
So that's questionable. There is a PIL against Mr. N. Ramchandran, who is all set to take over without any competition as the new IOA president.
I am not here to defend.
All right,
there are
sir.
people who take pleasure. Even yesterday, people went to the court to get the election postponed. So there are people who take pleasure.
Sir, they take pleasure?
The day before today, High Court
Sir, the PIL against him says, sir, the PIL against him says that in 2011, he got an award from the Sports Ministry without fulfilling any of 16 clauses. He is the president of the Squash Federation of India. Squash is not even a sport at the Olympic level. And this is the man we want as the president? This is the man we want as the president of the IOA, sir?
What is the, where is the ban? Where is the ban? He is a squash is the event in the various Asian, Commonwealth, other ways.
Right.
But he was the trader.
Sir, Mr. Rajiv Mehta, Secretary General, elect, sir, is president of the Kho-Kho Federation of India, sir. As yet, Kho-Kho has not been announced in the Olympics, sir. This is Olympics we are talking about.
I may just, no, I am nobody to answer on each individual and after. But there is a three-man judges panel who have examined every paper, they clear the paper, and unless they clear, election cannot take place. Every member has to qualify as per these three members. One is Chief Justice, two are judges.
Okay.
So if they are doing properly, then you can ask them. And I am not answerable to what you say because I am not aware. So these questions, what
sir,
you are posing,
Vice President, sir, and you are
before
not aware, sir.
But
sir, let this not be a dialogue between you and me.
How can
sir, I have got other panelists also.
No, how can I be?
In fact, let me go across to Reet Abraham.
I am very sorry.
Sir, let this not be a dialogue between you and me. Let me go across to Reet Abraham.
I come to you.
And
I come to you
yes,
because you have called me to explain the position. I am not authority because Mr. Raghunathan, former
yes,
Chief Secretary, has been conducting all affairs as head of the committee formed by the All Sports Federation. I am not one of them.
Okay.
Since you have called me, I am here to. But all individual, you have to speak to Ramachandran,
okay,
have to speak
fair
to
enough,
Mehta or the judges panel.
Fair enough, sir.
That way.
But sir, you are defending the Indian Olympic Association. It's in that regard, sir, that one is asked.
Is not at fault, not as any
not at fault,
our
sir.
motive.
So that's why we are asking you this question.
And what is our benefit?
So that's what everybody wants to know, sir.
Olympic people have not spoken.
All right, Reet Abraham, the point that Mr. Talochan Singh makes. Mr. Talochan Singh, sir, we will come back to you repeatedly, sir. I rest assured, I will not interrupt you. You know, you will be given the time for your answers.
I am here only for no, sir, I will not be fair because I am to attend some other. Just now I told you 15-20 minutes.
No, sir, 15-20 minutes is not over. 15-20 minutes is not over, no, sir. Please be there. You are answering important questions. No, sir, please do not leave the interview, sir. On a day when the Olympics are taking place and Indian athletes are not being allowed to go there under the tricolour, sir, let somebody from the IOA not leave the program, sir. Sir, that is a humble request, and 15-20 minutes is not over, sir.
For your information, no, for one information to you. I was in Moscow in 1980. Even the American team, English team, they didn't have the country's flag. So this is not the first time. Many countries go like this whenever there is a problem by the IOC. So this is what you are saying, your concern. I am thankful to you. But you should inform your viewers that in Moscow Olympic, how many countries participated without their flag.
Okay, so I will inform my viewers, sir.
England can go.
Sir, I will inform our viewers. I am not defending
that. Just for your information.
Yes, absolutely, sir. Let me inform our viewers in recent times when this has happened. In 1992, when Macedonia was in a civil war, their athletes turned up without their national flag. East Timor, which has been in the middle of an ethnic crisis, in 2000, and in 2012, a young Sudanese who had fled his country competed at the London Olympics as an independent, as an independent athlete. So that's the recent history, sir. We are the world's largest democracy. Today we will have 3 athletes who are there without being under the national flag, sir. Anyhow, let me just bring in my panelists at this stage. Reet, I forgot to introduce you earlier on the show, former athlete, Arjuna awardee, and joint convener of Clean Sports India. I think the point that Mr. Talochan Singh wants to make is that, look, there is a process. It's not enough for sports enthusiasts or others to deny that fact. He says the process is being followed. At some stage, India will come into the International Olympic fold. What's wrong with what he's saying?
Everything is wrong. I mean, his attitude itself shows that, you know, he clearly doesn't want to support the athletes, and they really don't care what an athlete goes through, because an athlete is, you know, training for such a long time. And when he's competing in a big event like the Olympics, it is for him, you know, it's a pleasure for him to hold the country flag or wear the colors of the country. And when that is not happening, I mean, the feeling of, you know, participating in the Olympics or any big event is lost. I mean, having said that, it's good that the government is supporting the athletes who have gone for the Sochi Winter Olympics, and, you know, they'll be able to compete there. But it's really frustrating to see other countries celebrating with wearing their country colors and holding the flags high, and our athletes cannot do that. It's really sad and embarrassing, and I'm sure you know, the athletes there, the morale is not too high at this point of time.
Mansher, as a 4-time Olympian, what would it have meant to you to go for the opening ceremony and not have the national flag, which you were sort of walking under?
I think Keshavan just said so in your interview that you showed, that he's really not excited going to the opening ceremonies, and neither would I have been. I'm sure no athlete representing their country would want to go to an opening ceremony without marching behind the flag. It's
not for
special
yourself,
moment.
right?
It's not for yourself. It's actually a bonding, you know, for you and in a way you're representing your country. So you're bonding with the spirit of trying to do the best you can for your country. So it's a big thing. And I think he said it spot on when he said that I'm not excited.